The blizzard struck without warning that December evening. Mountain roads became treacherous sheets of frozen death. Emergency sirens wailed through the howling wind continuously. Every second counted when lives hung in balance. 7-year-old Lila Whitlock collapsed during her mother's company Christmas party. Her fever spiked dangerously high within minutes. The wealthy guests backed away from the child. Nobody wanted to risk getting involved with sickness. Serafina Whitlock, CEO of Peregrine Industries, frantically dialed 911. At 35, she had built an empire through determination. But all her money felt worthless now. Her child was burning up with fever. The dispatcher said no ambulances could reach them. "Please, someone help us," Serafina begged the departing guests. Her voice cracked with fear and desperation. The wealthy executives looked away uncomfortably. They muttered about the roads and hurried outside. Brenner Talcott received the emergency call at home. The 30-year-old paramedic had just tucked his children into bed. 9-year-old Asher and 6-year-old June were finally asleep. But a child's life was in danger. "Dad, where are you going?" Asher asked sleepily. Bren kissed his son's forehead gently and softly. "Someone needs help, buddy. Grandma will watch you." He grabbed his medical kit and emergency supplies quickly. Bren fired up his emergency snowmobile in the garage. The machine was built for mountain rescues specifically. Snow chains and extra fuel were already loaded. He had rescued families in blizzards before. But tonight felt different somehow. The snowmobile cut through the deep snow powerfully. Bren navigated the treacherous mountain roads with skill. His headlight pierced through the swirling darkness ahead. 20 minutes later, he reached the building safely. Inside, Serafina sat alone holding her unconscious daughter. The conference room felt like a tomb. Lila's breathing was shallow and her skin pale. The child looked so fragile and helpless. "Thank God you came," Serafina whispered with relief. Bren immediately checked Lila's vital signs carefully. Her temperature was 105 degrees. Her pulse was weak but steady still. Bren wrapped Lila in thermal blankets from his kit. He positioned her head to keep airways clear. A cold compress went on her burning forehead. These steps would stabilize her for transport. "The snowmobile can take us halfway," Bren explained. "Then I will carry her the final stretch." Serafina nodded through her tears of worry. This stranger was her daughter's only hope tonight. They loaded into the snowmobile with Lila secure. Bren drove carefully through the treacherous terrain. Serafina held her daughter close and tight. The machine struggled against the deepening snow drift. 2 miles from the hospital, they hit trouble. A fallen tree blocked the narrow path. No way around it in the darkness. Bren checked his watch with growing concern. "I have to carry her from here," he said. Without hesitation, he lifted Lila into his arms. The unconscious child felt so light and fragile. Serafina followed behind them through the storm. The final walk took 30 minutes of struggle. Bren never stumbled despite the treacherous conditions. His arms ached but his determination remained. Love for children drove him forward always. Hospital lights finally appeared through the swirling snow. Bren rushed through the emergency doors immediately. The medical team took over Lila's care. She was going to survive this night. Hours later, Lila opened her eyes with wonder. The fever had broken thanks to treatment. Serafina wept tears of pure joy and relief. Her precious daughter was safe and sound. "I owe you everything," Serafina told Bren quietly. He smiled and shook his tired head. "Just doing my job, ma'am. Glad she's okay." But Serafina knew this was much more. Weeks later, Serafina visited Bren at his home. She offered him a position at her company, head of emergency safety, with excellent benefits. His children would have security and stability, and Bren could focus on protecting others while building a safe future for his family. "You gave me back my world," she said. Bren looked at his children playing happily. Sometimes kindness creates bonds that last forever. Love had found them all that winter night. The greatest gifts come from unexpected heroes sometimes. When others turn away in selfish fear, one person's courage can change lives completely. And love always finds a way forward.